This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. So coming up in this video, just gonna take a quick look at a couple of things that Coach Phil Simmons had to say after the disappointing 3-0 defeat to India. And once again, sounding like a broken record, a scratched CD. Man was saying that right now the batting needs urgent fixing. And it was painful to watch the guys out there not constructing their innings. So we're going to take a look at that article that was posted on the Sportsmax website. Also going to be touching on the regional tournament that is going on. I know that I am not necessarily giving you guys the info on time, but we have Jamaica and Trinidad doing battle, and I think Guyana doing battle. So I'm going to give you guys the latest update. Or what was the latest update when I was recording this video. That probably, teams would have won the game by now or whatever, but I'm gonna give you guys the update based on what I saw when I was recording here. But before we go any further, as per usual, I'm gonna ask you to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure you turn on that post notification bell, leave a like, and drop a comment. Alright, so here I am looking at the Sportsmax website. And based on what I am seeing here now, my viewers and subscribers, Coach Phil Simmons, the headline, in quotation, it needs urgent attention. Simmons blast batting after 3-0 ODI series loss to India. Right, so you say the West Indies just played the article starts and says the West Indies just played 3 one-day internationals against India, and they would have failed to make 200 runs in any of them. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, we're talking about 176, 193, and 169. All of these are what we could consider to be T20 scores. These scores could probably be par scores in T20 internationals. Sometimes you make 193 in T20 and can't win much less. Anyways, it goes on to say, these were the scores that the Caribbean side were able to put up on the board. Now, head coach Phil Simmons speaking in the post-series press conference on Friday, he was saying that it is very concerning. He's quoted as saying, and I quote, "It needs urgent attention. It cost us the last 2 games. If you bowl India out for 230 and 260, you expect to chase it," he said. And that's why I was saying in my last video, my viewers and subscribers, you get teams like this out for under 250, under 300, and then we know that you would have done pretty well. So, we need to see our batsmen start taking charge. You can't have the bowlers doing so much work and then the batsmen go out there and get bowled out for 170 and thing like that in a 50 over game. It don't work. You understand? Now, the article went on and say the West Indies not too long ago showed improvement in their batting performance in ODIs, particularly in Sri Lanka, in the Sri Lanka's tour of the West Indies. Yes, man, in early 2021, which saw the regional side make scores of 236 for 2, 274 for 5, and 276 for 5 in the 3 matches. And we definitely enjoyed those games. Now, Simmons went on to say, and I quote, "Just under a year ago, we were cruising to 280 and 290 against Sri Lanka, who has similar spinners. So the batting is a huge concern, and people have got to stand up now as we go into our next set of ODIs in June," Simmons added. Boy, I tell you, these people not easy, Now, the article went on and says, on a more positive note, Simmons praised the performance of his bowlers in the series, and that he definitely need to do. Now, he's quoted as saying, and I quote, I think a positive is that the bowlers have done what we would have asked them to. Now, we have kept a strong batting lineup, India's strong batting lineup, to 230 and 260, and I think that's a huge positive. Right now, the way how we have gone about our task and field when bowling and fielding, it have been a huge positive all round. He's quoted as saying, right. So the article finish off and say the West Indies will play India in 3 T20 internationals beginning on Wednesday, while their next ODI assignment will be 3 match tour of the Netherlands in June. So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. Coach Phil Simmons saying that right now they need the batting needs urgent fixing. It's very painful to watch the guys stand out there and construct their innings according to Coach Phil Simmons. All right. So let us quickly move on to some regional cricket where we have Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and I think Windward all involved. Right. So let me zoom in and see what is happening here. All right. So based on what I'm seeing here, the first one there on Sportsmax, they are saying Singh and Paul lead brilliant Guyana fight back to leave match against Windward's delicately poised. Right, they say Vishwal Singh, he actually fell short of a 9 first class 100, but he led a brilliant fight back by the Guyana Harper Eagles, and the game is delicately poised. Right now, Windward's batting a second time. They were actually 157 for 7 with Larry Edward on 29 and Kenneth Denber on 9. So those are the guys at the crease. Right, we see where they are saying Alric maintained his good form for the match after his first occurring down at the crease with Kevin Hodge to brilliantly stop the rot. Right, so they say Hodge was however uprooted when he was dismissed LBW of the bowling of Kemo Paul for 15. Kieran Kotoy added 12 before he was dismissed. So those are the guys that really did the damage. I say Versamy Permal, he delivered the crucial wicket of Athanes, who made 58 in the 29th over, with the team struggling at 125 for 7. Now Paul and Paul so far I think is the pick of the bowler, and they say earlier resuming the day at 181 for 5, still trailing the Windwards first total of 339 by 155 runs. Singh held the Harpy Eagles innings together along with Paul as the pair actually put on 146 for the 6th wicket. S-man Kemo Paul doing some work there. They say Paul was eventually dismissed after putting 77 on the board when he was trapped LBW. So Kemo Paul, my viewers and subscribers, getting some work in. Now, based on what I'm seeing here with the score then on 290 for 7, the team added another 37 runs to move to within 12 of the total. So that is what is happening in that game there. So let me quickly give you an update of what is happening in the next game. The Trinidad and Tobago versus the Jamaica Scorpions. And they say Philip and Khan put Red Force on the cusp of victory over the Scorpions in round 1. Right, so they say the Jamaica Scorpions and the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force entered day 3 of their West Indies Championship match at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy evenly poised after starting the day on 234 for 6. The Red Force were bowled out for 273 after 114 overs. Right, so they would I think they were leading the Scorpions then by 132 runs based on what I am seeing here. So Trinidad and Tobago Red Force getting the business done, my viewers and subscribers. They are basically ahead of the Scorpions. So that is another game that you guys need to pay close attention to. Marquino Minley for Jamaica, he has actually gotten a 5 for 5 for 70. So he will definitely you guys can definitely keep an eye out on that one. The at the end of the day's play, Red Force, they were actually 22 without loss, needing a further 59 runs on today for an outright victory. So just 50 odd runs to win. What is going to happen is that they're going to probably try and not lose any wicket, and then the Jamaica Scorpions, their bowlers, will try and see if they can pick up another 1 or 2 wickets to add to their tally. So that is what is happening, my viewers and subscribers. Trinidad and Tobago, the Red Force, they are actually dominating against the Jamaica Scorpions. And the other game, Guyana and Windward, I think, though that game is evenly poised going into the final day's play. So that is basically it for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.